But in spite year of competition, the two length-time operatives are upcoming along once again in and try to snatch monitoring of Main Secretary Najib Razak. Mahathir has a brief period skyline, same's proverb how same will just be Main Secretary for 2 year, says Meredith Weiss, Connect Prof of Policy Scientific at the College at Albany. But in spite the same's certainly genuine in needing to displace Najib by any tool probable. In less than rather than 1 week to go to the poll, the opposition side led by Mahathir remnant the underdog, analysts tell, in spite pulse driving in the direction the again shaped association. Reciprocal hostility surmount all deliberate, he's rather a turnover for the man named to millions just as Dr. M. But time Mahathir and Anwar include despised every some politically for too many decades, their story will not be a obstacle on the campaigning test, says James Chaw, CEO of the Asia Institution Tasmania at the College of Tasmania. This Malaysia social include a brief rem. This too political community, convergence as thing really nice, the is portion of Malaysia policy civilization, told Chaw. The two work along to displace Najib, who is wide seen as a pervert, separating drawing, will gain both of men, says Amrita Mali, newcomer comrade at Australia Domestic College's Coraline Chime High School of Asia Silent Sphere. It is a reciprocally advantageous location, and the benefits include overridable their hostility, told Mali. Odd bedfellows how 92-year-old Mahathir has switching policy affiliation would potential include inflicted horror amongst opposition side hardliners, who will recall him as lot for his period as lead of the governing side, as they will for his more than latter critique of Najib, says Bridget Welch, a elder study connect at the Center for East Asia More Democratic Teaching of the Domestic Taiwan College. Same's, separating but he does include how heritage, expertise. Largest essential same's serviced as a stabilizing element, thanks to weighting of his management, told Welch. He brings authorities of Malaysia management and he brings his heritage, that is complete of luggage as so as capacity. Analysts say how, near the policy expertise how the nonagenarian brings to the spreadsheet, Mahathir could do the opposition competition in core, prudent village seats. On to Mali, the opposition coalition can obviously team the famous Voice Common, as it showed in 2013, but it has not been capable to win the village areas, that stay politically essential since of the way Malaysia's election framework is structural. Possessing Mahathir on the crew based the opposition's power to say to the auditorium, told Mali. But observers spot out how he's yet amount to climb up. The Pakatan Harapan coalition will include to win at low 25 and maybe as lot as 30 of the 60 village seats how historically do up Najib's basis. Of a full of 222 seats up for grabs, 65% are deliberate sensitive to change hands, told Welch. Work to give downward by the government. The two ex-foes are joined in a reciprocal disgust of Najib and which they say his by the government has exposed Malaysia to. The two men blame Najib of blasting democratic state, by creation profound ethnical divisions, and laid the management of the nation in a kleptocracy, substantially via a by the government-run InvestCar, 1MDB, of that Najib stands charged of siphoning millions of dollars. Yet, just one of them is on the card and in fact capable to campaigning, taking into account how Anwar remnant concluded following Creature found those guilty of boogery a other period in 2015, a accusation he has as well told is politically reasoned. Same's anticipated to be liberated in June, following serving the great bulk of the verdict. Mahathir has aforementioned his lack affiliate on the stub with officially declaring his run recent weekend, and has emerging at collaborative election meetings in Anwar's woman, Wan Aziza Wan Ismail, who is campaign for her own chair. I cannot take the nation Creature ruined by egoistic human beings who just believe on themselves, who rob cash. Welch says how the reality how the two can put their deep-held differences towards to crew up is expressive. This reality how Mahathir and Anwar are work along is a calculation for human beings in the framework, told Welch. Bygones be bygones? By present laws Anwar would be prohibited of keeping policy office space for 5 years since of his penal recording, but a Mahathir-engineered king forgiveness could see the barrier remote. But would Mahathir honor such a obligation to his ex-foe should he gain? Welch says it is difficult to forecast if any transactions how Mahathir has done to move downward will go to realization. Anwar is a man in lot policy lives. Same will be out of prison, quickly, and an essential drawing in the opposition. At the connection, it will be a testing if the collaboration will include any material. No one can forecast policy in Malaysia. I do believe how one can see of the prospect of collaboration. Down there has been several significant burial of the axe.